Welcome to the Lotus Goddess Divine Love. Hi everyone, how's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing well and staying safe. Welcome back everyone. Welcome if you're new to my channel. I do Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, Twin Flame Journey Charm readings. And let's begin, and just keep in mind that this is a general reading. If this doesn't resonate, that's okay. You can have a look at one of my other readings. These readings are timeless. And if you do love my readings, please subscribe to my channel. The reason why I'm mentioning this is I've noticed a lot of comments coming through some of my videos where people are starting to find me again after a few years. It's like, we haven't seen you. We don't know where you were. And I think they didn't subscribe to my channel and they've been looking for me. So yeah, I would hate to think that you have lost me some way. So please subscribe so that you can find me. Yeah, sometimes I get these messages like, we've been watching you and a few years ago, and then it took us a couple of years to find you, and yeah, just click on the subscribe. Just click on the subscribe and you'll know where I'm at. Okay, let's begin. So many things are going on here. Okay, I'm going to start with Divine Masculine here because there's something haunting Divine Masculine here. They're thinking a lot, they're dreaming a lot, they're having nightmares. So in their sleep, like I see here, they are having like a hard time sleeping. When they think about you, they feel sad. Like this masculine feels really sad. This is somebody who feels sad, disappointed in themselves, stressed. There's just like heavy energy. This energy has to do with like regret, burden mostly. I feel this heaviness has to do with the mistakes, like heaviness about the past. Memories of the past have become a burden for this Divine Masculine. They know they can't let go of you. They can't forget about you. The old Divine Masculine here, like the kind of like, I feel like kind of that the image I'm getting, the feeling is like they look cool, they feel cool, like nothing bothers me. Even if you see Divine Masculine, you might think like, oh, why doesn't it affect Divine Masculine? Like, why didn't the separation affect Divine Masculine? But here, I see here that energy, that kind of the old masculine, that prideful, a little bit of a pride, ego kind of thing. It's not there. It's like, what has that brought me? Where has this brought me? Like this masculine is questioning, like being in that energy, feeling like, okay, this doesn't affect me. I won't let Divine Feminine know how much I love them. I won't let Divine Feminine know that I still think about them. I won't let Divine Feminine know that the separation is affecting me a lot. I want to play it cool. When they see me, I want them to think that I'm okay, that I'm fine. And I feel like some of them knew what they were feeling, but they chose not to accept it, and they chose not to show it. And now this masculine's questioning themselves, like, where did that arrogance, like, where has it brought me today? Like, what was the point of it? What was the point of hiding my feelings from the one I love? What was the point of that? And I feel like they're like, stupid, like kind of like like I feel like masculine's like hitting his own head. Oh, this is masculine Divine Bunny Rabbit. He's like, stupid, like smacking his own head, like thinking, what have I been doing with my life? Why did I choose to become arrogant and pretend that I'm okay on this bicycle and living my life when I'm stressed out here on the floor, thinking about Divine Feminine night and day, dreaming about Divine Feminine. I see here dreams, not good dreams. These are bad dreams, like being haunted, nightmares, and like even with the daydreams, it's like repeating history, repeating itself, replaying in their mind. It's like I feel like they're smacking their own head, and they're calling themselves stupid. Like, that's not a nice thing to say, but that's the energy I'm getting. That's what I'm visualizing, is they are not, maybe not literally doing that, but like they are kicking themselves. That's what it is. It's that energy of kicking themselves for the way they treated you, and the way that they responded, and the way that they, I feel like, disregarded your feelings and their own. It's like, what was the point of that? Like, I feel I'm getting that energy, that feeling again. Like they are like, oof, like doing that to themselves, like smack in their like in their temple, like, or like kicking themselves. The expression, right? Like, it's not literally. It's that feeling. Like, why did I do this? Like, what was I thinking? What was I thinking? Divine masculine, duh. What was I thinking? Sorry. I I usually don't use that expression, duh, but that's what I'm getting. So that's why I said it. Yeah, the things that are coming in this reading, the thought, the feelings, they are just like, um, yeah, they're really kicking themselves. I don't feel like they are like depressed or something like that. It's like more of like, disappointed, and they are feeling haunted by their actions. Like, they didn't think this would happen to them. They didn't think that their actions would affect them in any way. But I see here that it is starting to affect them. So that kind of, pretending that I'm cool, Divine Feminine and I were in separation. It's okay. I'll just continue with my life. So things of the past, I see here that they were playing a game with themselves. Like, they were playing with themselves, their own emotions, their own feelings, their own life. And it's like they put their own life on hold because they were stubborn to accept their feelings for you. So that's what I see here. Not wanting to accept their own feelings, playing with their own feelings about how they felt about you, not taking that seriously, and ignoring whatever emotions and love that they have for you. They noticed, they recognized it was there, and they chose not to accept it. They chose not to pay attention to it. It's like they wanted to, what I'm getting is like they want to kind of like sweep it under the rug. And I see here that the past is something that is playing on their mind, and they're thinking about it at night mostly. I see here nighttime they're playing with replaying memories of the past about you and them. They wish they can stop thinking about it. Like, this masculine is getting tired of thinking about the past. They feel lost. They feel lost in the thoughts, lost in that time. It's like they're living day to day, but their mind is like stuck in the past. They can't get over the time, especially the time when the separation happened, when you two were no longer together. That's what's bothering them the most, and they don't want to remember that. It's like, why are these memories coming back now? And that's a good question. Like, why are these memories coming back now for this divine masculine? I feel like this is something that is starting to build and build. And the reason why it's showing here, the reason why these emotions are coming up, like coming to the surface now, it's because they've been, I feel like, pushed down, like suppressed, pushed down for a long period of time. And I see here divine timing. It's time for this cycle to come to a close. Something where the divine masculine was postponing for a long period of time, dragging out something for a long period of time. It's time to put that cycle to a close. And in order to put that to, I feel like, to a close, to end that cycle, it shows here that this masculine needs to needs to be courageous or to be stronger about accepting what took place in the past. That a lot of the things that took place in the past, the history of the relationship between you two, involves things that this divine masculine did. Like a lot of their actions led to the result of your separation, and accepting that, having the strength to accept that they did something that led to this result. It's taking ownership, it's taking responsibility, acknowledging that I may have made a mistake. I may have, um, I feel like something about the way that I express myself or the way that I handled the situation may not have been the best way to handle that situation at that time, and to acknowledge that there should have been another way. What could have been another solution? What could have been the best solution that would have, or the best, it's kind of like the way of doing things, like a method. What would have been the best way of doing things that would have gotten me the best result? It's like they never thought about other options of like trying to make it work or trying to resolve something. It's like they only chose one path, and it's like this is the choice that they made and this is the result that they got. And now they're acknowledging that maybe I should accept the things that I've done, because whatever I did, it resulted to today, like what I have today. And what I have right now is not my divine feminine. Like they see that, they feel that, they are daydreaming about it, and they are being haunted at night. They're thinking about it at night a lot. And there's something about nightmares here. Like they may be dreaming, having like unpleasant dreams, things that are like the ending is never there. Like something about, okay, so this dream, I'll just briefly mention about this dream. It shows here the dreams that this masculine has at night, like when they're sleeping. It is something that is deeply rooted within them, that has to do with the old cycle that needs to be released. These dreams that this divine masculine is having, it's going to bring things to the surface. It has to do with their emotions, things that they are suppressing when they are awake. So because they're doing that when they're awake, at night it's supposed to help them release. So when they wake up in the morning, when they wake up, they're going to remember what those dreams were. They may not remember the details of it, but the emotions that are connected to those dreams are what this divine masculine needs to experience in order to have the release in the 3D, in the physical. So in the physical body as well, the physical form. So that's how it's connecting the awake, so daydreaming, dreaming at night, and the release that's happening when they are in the sleep state. So that haunting feeling, and then when they awake, they release the emotions that are connected to the dreams that they experienced or had. So it shows here about releasing to purify, for purification, to release, to remove, to clear out. There's a cleansing here. These dreams are meant to cleanse out what this divine masculine is not doing consciously in the wake. It's being done by the divine to clear out when divine masculine's in the sleep. It's like you don't want to deal with it when you're awake. Then when you're sleeping at night, when you are most vulnerable, divine masculine, we are going to pull this out of you. We are going to remove this out of you. And you will have no choice, because you're in the sleep. You're in the sleep mode, right? There's no running when you're sleeping. But when this divine masculine is awake, they're consciously alert. They have that choice to make, whether they want to face what they need to face, or should I run from it. But when they're asleep, the divine is cleansing, clearing out. It's like, okay, masculine's sleeping right now. Let's work on this masculine. Masculine's pretty stubborn bunny rabbit. He's too busy riding his bike in the daytime. When he's, sleep and he's like relaxed, tired, right? This is when we're going to work on divine masculine, clearing out, the cleansing, the purging, release. And by the time masculine wakes up, the emotions are there. Like the emotions are there. They may not remember the dream itself, but the emotions are there. It's to clear out whatever that needs to be cleared out. One of the shocking realizations that this divine masculine is going to have is that they're going to realize that the only thing that was in the way of their wish fulfillment was the blockages that they created for themselves. That's the sad part about it. I see here that they're going to recognize that a lot of the blockages that were created were blockages that they created for themselves. I see here where they were once stuck emotionally, they will no longer be stuck emotionally to certain things or certain people. There was some cases this masculine was in a relationship commitment with somebody else. Yeah, there's just going to be something that will help restore the balance within divine masculine. This clear out the cleansing, the purging, the release, and the recognition of the blockages that were created by divine masculine. Because they were created by divine masculine is going to be the one to knock those blockages down. It's like they will release themselves from whatever fears, doubts, worries that they have created for themselves, that has gotten in the way of their own success, gotten in the way of their own fulfillment, wish fulfillment. There will be a sudden realization. I see here wisdom. This wisdom will lead to success. This wisdom will lead to wish fulfillment. This wisdom will lead to peace that this divine masculine seeks, which they currently are not experiencing because they are going through that purification. So this is the reading for today. I hope you like this reading. If you like my readings, leave a comment below. Remember to subscribe to my channel, and thank you all for watching. Have a great day. Bye everyone.